Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Brian with the 4x2 Wagon Family, and we are up here in a beautiful Lassen area doing some snow wheeling with my good buddy Scooter in his Land Cruiser, and it's been an amazing day. We got to break some fresh tracks. It was really challenging snow. We had a crust on top and a very soft, flaky, dry snow underneath that. In this video, I really just want to show you guys the Land Cruiser and a Jeep going through the snow. I ran most of the trail with my front locker off, and in some cases I took my Jeep out of four-wheel drive and just ran it two-wheel drive like a normal truck, and just trying to test and to get a feel for what the Eaton Truetrac is all about. And I gotta tell you, you'll see in the video, I am hella impressed, especially when I lowered my tires down to all the way 3 psi, and we were struggling even with 7 to 5, and then the 3 psi seems to be the sweet spot for today's condition. Yeah, it killed it. There's some times where I had to flick on my front locker just to get around stuff or to get out of from getting stuck. Scooter and I, we both got stuck on many occasions, so we used my new Evo worn 10 winch at least a dozen times today. I lost count. We did some snatching and pulling. So when you guys come up here, it's important that you guys come up here with other vehicles that are equally capable, that have the proper recovery gears, because there's nothing worse than being stranded out here. Speaking of being stranded, this is the trail that me and my buddy, my cousin, got stuck for almost 4 hours about 3 years ago, I want to say. And so I'm glad we made it up to that location today. Kind of redeem myself, I guess. And so that was really nice. One last thing about this area too is it seems to get used as much as, let's say, like Mormon Immigrant Trail over in Pollock Pine area. So this is a nice little hidden treasure today to come out, get some fresh snow. So that was really nice. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any comments or questions, leave me those comments down below. And then before we get going too far, if you guys haven't already subscribed, your support would be greatly appreciated. I'll be posting more videos coming up this week on the lockers and more on the Eaton Truetrac. Alright guys, so thank you for your support, enjoy the video, and we'll see you guys on the trail. Be safe in this COVID world. So right here, right out of the gate, I get stuck on this little hump that Scooter just went right over. And I keep forgetting that I got a longer wheelbase than his 40. And I should have given a little bit more gas. Okay, ready. So I get stuck right here, and once I put on my front lockers, I got out of that no problem. So here I turned off my four-wheel drive, and I'm basically driving a two-wheel drive at the moment, and I'm just using my Eaton Truetrac, trying to get a feel for how that operates in the snow. Okay, so this is where the track kind of ends, and now we're pretty much breaking new trail at this point. And then I thought, okay, let me give it a try, and I didn't have very much luck. And mind you, I still have 7 to 10 pounds of pressure of air in my tire, but I thought, oh, let me just give it a try and see how the front locker and the rear differential works, or the rear Truetrac works out in this situation. And as you can tell, it didn't work out too well, mainly because I didn't have all the air out of my tire like I should have. So once we got me thinking around here, then we brought Scooter back to the front. He's got bead locks, and he dropped this air all the way down to, well, pretty much flat. And then he was able to just crawl right through that fresh snow. He's got front and rear ARB air lockers.
Way better, you know?
Pack it.
There you go. I wonder if this might be a little bit firmer than over there on the right. That looks super deep on the right.
Well, on the far right is a ditch.
Uh-huh.
But if you get, like I said, I don't want to get too close and slide off.
Right. I don't want you to do that either. What if I pack that shit down a little bit?
just can't go too far. This stuff is still like powder.
Yeah. There you go. I think you're okay. Just keep going. You know, a lot of you might think, well, just punch through that, and just want to let you guys know that's what I tried doing. Is just, you know, balls to the wall. And the snow condition here is kind of tricky. The first couple inches is crunchy,
down,
but the bottom layer is super fine, dry snow. It was really cold in this area, so it's got no base to it whatsoever. It's just like powdered sugar underneath that thing.
Whoa.
And it's super slick, and as you guys can tell, the Land Cruiser is, you know, it's locked in the front and rear, and he's got his air pressure down to, I know it's less than 3 psi right here, and right now you can see I think he's stuck, and I had to pull him out. Yeah. All right, so I just aired down my tires down to about 2 or 3 psi. And holy crap, it's like a world of difference right now. I mean, a world of difference. Just that extra few pounds. Hey, Scooter. Way, way better. I mean, I don't know if the snow condition changed, but right now I'm getting literally 0 spin.
I packed it coming down, and then packed it going back, and now I'm packing it in front of you. So that and the tires being down almost, you know, it might be working better.
Yeah, are you still breaking trail up there, or is it tracked out?
Still packed until breaking trail right now.
So I never wheeled in a powder snow before. It's always been wet.
Yeah, fresh, you know, powder snow, and you know, like what's underneath this crust is similar to beach sand, you know, and you either have to have some ridiculously big horsepower vehicle, or you got to just crawl and pack it down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it seems like wet snow and dry snow, they both have their own driving characteristics.
And the snow that falls wet when it, you know, when it freezes after the storm, then it has a bigger crust and it packs right away. You just you have less trouble making it pack than the powder.
I see. Hey, Scooter, let me try breaking trail. Let's see how it does. I'm gonna go around you on the left side. Is that a ditch right there, you think, on the left?
Not on the left. This should be right enough. Let me pull up a little bit and move to my right.
Okay. So it doesn't look like it here in the video, but my tire is sinking down probably good 6 to 8 inches. And that's one reason why we're going, slow. It's because you just can't plow through this. I've tried. It just bogs you down.
Time to pull it back again. I think around this corner is where you were before, but I can't quite see it.
Yeah, I think you're right. Right? All right, so we are down here in memory lane. If you guys remember my previous video a few years ago, me and my buddy, we got stuck right here for, I don't know, about 5 hours until a scooter came down and bailed us out. But back then, these little trees right here snow was up to those trees. It was hella deep. But yeah, this is memory lane. Brings back a lot of memories. A lot of good stuff right here.
These trees are probably half dead anyway.
All right, so the important thing is we were working our way back and forth, making these 4, 5, 6 point turns so that we're facing in the right direction back home. So now that we're both facing in the right direction, we're gonna stop and have some lunch.